You're on the hotline. Do I still have Tony there from East Kingston?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, thank you so much for holding.
Yeah.
Yes. So you're saying the JLP should have put out their manifesto a long time?
Yes.
Yes.
And then I'm going to get pressure same here because Melissa Aja every day I'm here, you ask, keep on asking when the manifestos will be out.
Well,
And
no,
from the
I've
time,
actually not asked about it, but I agree that it should have come out long time ago.
and it's going to, I got released down a Montego Bay at a political rally. When them a make noise and ring them bell and what have you and so to read out where we not gonna hear nothing.
No.
We not gonna understand nothing. So we don't know.
Well, Tony, the manifestos.
No, Sonia.
So, okay, Sonia. The manifestos are normally released to the public and the public read it. Media question about it. It's the first time this year I am seeing where the PNP had theirs at a launch at the Pegasus and there were presentations from different individuals and an interview thing set up. And now the JLP,
I believe I saw it ago. But people could have asked them questions. And then if you have a set time for the manifesto out too. Because it look bad for them part of them are the leading government now. And them are wait till election eve to bring out a manifesto when them hear all about what the People's National Party are going to do and all the criticism will come to try to fix up for them own to come present on the eve. Something alright.
Well,
either them never have none, and either wait for the PNP ones to come out and hear the criticism, figure because them always rob them way there and say at them. Them good at that. And one more thing I want to ask for Michelle, but for me, not believe whether PNP or JLP from the commission they were certify them integrity thing.
Mm-hmm.
Whether P or J, I believe to say if them find some problem or issue with them not supposed to hold back and talk about them and wait for the court. Put it out because we are going in back another election where we hear it every day. And election now it a die down now. We not hear about the name them about who the 10, the 15, the Omot. We not hear nothing about them again and them are going back in another election. Whether PNP party or the Jamaica Labour Party, I believe them for expose. I mean, I believe that they are going to court and a jag out. So till we don't remember nothing about it and it's sweep under the carpet and it gone again.
What do you understand is in the court, Miss Sonia?
I understand in the court that something about the Prime Minister.
What about him?
The Integrity Commission did have an issue about his assets and so forth. However, I believe the Integrity Commission dropped some, say why them are pass it on to somebody else. Me no know. Me not get it fully, but it's like them stuck. I can't do nothing more. And I wait for somebody else and they know it. If it has to go through court, when them people that got court mischief, no justice, not there for we poor people.
Well,
but
would you
them have
at the what?
Things like that.
At the what?
If I wanna we
yes
have the crime or I shouldn't even say crime.
Think about the word. Let me take a break.
Yes,
hold on a second.
You're listening to Radio Jamaica 94 FM. It is now 15 minutes after 11.
This is Marketplace
In the marketplace on Radio Jamaica 94 FM at this time, go see what audiences are talking about. Delia Harris' gripping drama, Blood Lies, is still playing at the Little Theatre Friday and Saturday at 8 p.m., Sunday at 5 p.m. Tickets $3,500. Call 876-926-6129 or WhatsApp 876-323-0751. Closing soon. Don't miss Blood Lies.
Marketplace is low-cost advertising on 94 FM. For items to be included in the Marketplace, call the marketing department in Kingston at 926-1100 tonight.
Convert your coins to cash today with Coin Exchange. Visit a coin exchange machine at select Bill Express locations island-wide with your loose coin collection. No special days, no need for counting, no need for sorting. Coin exchange machines are fast, fun, and free. Find the location nearest you at gkmsonline.com/coin collection or call 888-555-5555. Convert your coins to cash today. Coin Exchange is brought to you by Bill Express, a member of the Grace Kennedy Financial Group.
The following is brought to you by the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation.
The wait is over. Spark is coming to you. Across Jamaica, we'll be fixing 10 roads per constituency. Over 100 roads will be fixed by September and 630 roads overall. This is real action, real improvement, real results. Every Jamaican deserves safer, stronger roads. Spark, the next chapter in Jamaica's infrastructure development.
This message was brought to you by the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation.
Who wants something really nice, thanks and please. Burger King, new cheesy fries, cheese and peas. Who wants something really nice, thanks and please. BK, new cheesy fries, cheese and peas. Cheese and peas, when I lie. I got to say, when me taste the new cheesy fries. Just 5 bills with cream and cheese sauce. I know the top your way, you are the boss. Everybody sing this part. Hey. Who wants something really nice, thanks and please. BK, new cheesy fries, cheese and peas. Get the new cheesy fries, limited time only at Burger King.
The following is a paid announcement by the Jamaica Labour Party.
We create more jobs for Jamaicans, build road and better education. We make communities safer, ring the bell and vote wherever. There is no party next to we, the greatest team in history. Jamaica Labour Party marching on to victory. We do so much already, now we doing more.
The proceeding was a paid announcement by the Jamaica Labour Party.
You're listening to Radio Jamaica, the voice of the nation. You're now listening to Emily Shields Talk with Substance on Hotline. Radio Jamaica, active for the good of our nation.
Yes, ma'am. Miss
Yes,
Sonia?
ma'am.
Mhm.
Yes.
What is the word you want to say now?
Investigate.
Right. And what's the sentence again?
He's under some investigation to illicit and other things.
Who is the person who is telling you in the background? Let me talk to that person.
In my ear.
Yes, let him swallow and come and talk to me.
That, to say if it's talk,
Yes, I want to talk to him.
In can't talk, you know. In same can't talk, you know, in my ear.
Yes.
But me
So let me explain
may I
this.
hear it, just a minute. May I hear it from the radio, but the big words, them, you know, understand.
No, that's fine. I don't want you to use any big words to me. That's why
Yes,
I asked you to
but
find the word you want.
I'm saying, may I listen to it and him take it to the court, and the court say, must know, and him say, him a go appeal. Which I feel right.
Mm-hmm.
Him a go appeal, but I believe to say this is just waste of time. Because I believe nothing not going to come out because it's going to drag out, and it move on. Just like how Mr. Montague, from the time him say, them forget too much police care, so till see it, a third term, then say them a go for. And I know Mr. Montague, police care, me not hear zinc again about it. Christopher Thompson, how much money Mr. and it come over the news. I mean, not hear nobody.
Missing from where?
From the health.
Eh?
Under health, the money them when Mr. Under health, how much money when Mr. Under health?
No, there's no money.
He cannot give account for it.
No, there's no money. There's no money. Hold on, no, Miss Sonia.
Yes,
there's no money. Let me explain this little bit.
It to me,
you want to hear what I have to say?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, in relation to the Integrity Commission matter,
yeah,
the Integrity Commission investigated Andrew Holness for nearly 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
He was asked to submit and to explain earnings versus expenditure, how much money him spend. And whatever information he supplied, they started investigating him for illicit enrichment. When you're investigating illicit enrichment, you're supposed to start in law with an amount of money that you say the person has enriched himself by. So you start say, we find $10 million that you can't account for, or some figure of that sort, right? From my understanding of the report, they looked in all of the personal dealings of the Prime Minister, every bank account, them write to institutions to get information on and to verify whatever he submitted. They add up what he had personally. They took away what he owed. And when they were done with his personal business, they went into accounts that were associated with him. And when them add up everything in the accounts and take away what was owed, they could not find any millions. In fact, they ended up with a negative figure. He was in the negative, based on my recollection, as to how whatever they claim that he has. So they couldn't make out illicit enrichment, which is why there was no recommendation for him to be charged with illicit enrichment. They didn't even send it to the Director of Corruption Prosecution in the Integrity Commission body. They didn't do that. They tabled the report in Parliament and said that they're going to send the report to FID for FID to investigate further. And only when that comes in, that is when they will certify the declaration.
So who is FID?
It is a body called the Financial Investigation Division, which is it has responsibility in law to investigate financial crimes.
Okay.
But the issue came up because we understand that during the course of the Integrity Commission investigating the Prime Minister for illicit enrichment, they hired a financial expert from overseas, paid the person millions to do the investigation. And that report was used in some way to assist them with investigating whatever they were investigating against the Prime Minister. Okay. But even though they got the report from the financial person, they didn't put the report before the Parliament. And clearly the report didn't help to justify that the Prime Minister illicitly enriched himself. It didn't find that because they didn't recommend that he's to be charged for anything. So at the end of it now, when they tabled the report, they still don't certify the declarations because they say they cannot certify because they're not satisfied with what they didn't get in the investigation. As a result of that, the Prime Minister's declarations for 2021 and 2022, and I think the years after, remain uncertified. As a result of that conclusion, the Prime Minister took them to court, which is what is before the court. A whole heap of things the Prime Minister wants, including the Prime Minister is saying, if you claim you're investigating me for illicit enrichment and you didn't find that I illicitly enriched myself at the end of your investigation, then you should certify my declaration. You can't pass it on to another entity to go do investigation. And on top of that, they've also asked, from my understanding, for the report that this tax expert did to also be disclosed to the lawyers in the court. And as somebody who practices in the courts every day, if you make a request for something and the thing was not granted, you can have a right to go appeal to the Court of Appeal. So this is what has happened in this instance. That's a very sort of crude and unforensic way of putting it. So the fact that the matter is before the court, Andrew Holness has nothing to do with the court dates that are set, because the judiciary, which is made up of a different branch of government, the judges, they handle things completely differently from Parliament and completely different from Cabinet. So do not allow anybody to tell you that they're trying to fix the thing to go one way or the next.
No.
Okay.
No.
Because what you want is the justice of the matter to prevail.
Yeah, but and they know that you hear the news and the news, I listen to the news every day, you know. And then you hear about how much more and you know come out. Would I like to know that, because guess what? We are so far under them hands.
But then
suffering under them hands.
But then the other thing on the more now. Yes, the more people with illicit enrichment. Let me explain this part to you.
Yeah.
The same Parliament passed a law called the Integrity Commission Act.
Yeah.
As a result of that law, it has put some commissioners in and given them different roles to get information, to certify declaration, to do investigations and so forth. It also said to them, because you are a commission of the Parliament, you need to account to the Parliament by putting in an annual report, putting general information in the annual report on the work that you have done for the previous year. What the Integrity Commission has done over the last couple of years, since it started actually, is to put in its report the investigations that it is undertaking, and it has listed the number of people it is investigating, number of parliamentarians it is investigating for illicit enrichment. And then it has another group, number of public officials or some group like that, that it is investigating. Bear in mind, Miss Sonia, some of the investigations come to nothing. They have cleared people. They come to nothing.
So why them don't come out and state that then and clear up that out of the ear?
They have, in other words, in the last report that they put in, what they tell us in the report is that they were investigating, let's say they were investigating, I'm going to find the exact number, because they will tell you in the previous year they were investigating 8 investigations have complete and 2 were cleared, and they are now investigating so and so. That is how they write it in the report. And the reason they do it like that, Miss Sonia, is that they get their information, which may cause them to do an investigation, sometimes by merely somebody calling the Integrity Commission and saying, Miss Sonia, get money and build house where she's not supposed to get.
Okay.
And as a result of that, before they start investigating, they test it out and see if there's any basis on which they should commence investigation, and they start it. But it may amount to nothing. And that's why they can't call the names of the people, because if they do, all sorts of compromises can come in. Hold on a second.